Hello people, my name is Resender and welcome to the end, and I'm sorry for all the text that's appearing right in front of yours. There it goes. It's late, it's like 9 p.m. at the moment. I had to work like until 7 p.m. today. And I'm a bit tired. And then there's the football, which there was the match Belgium-Algeria. But I don't really care for football. So that meant that I actually couldn't record this earlier today, despite me wanting to. Because it was so noisy outside. Like, now it's finally calmed down, but an hour ago I couldn't hear myself. Okay, so we're still busy on the lower shell. I've done the... I don't know if this was actually good or a bad idea. I'm kind of regretting it because now, I really don't know how to really do this well, because now I'm slowing down again. I've noticed building these. So currently I'm going to try to finish off a quarter today, quarter of the lower shell. But the reason why I finished the iron struts first is because I was running low on iron and I was really starting to doubt myself. Did I miscalculate? Do I have enough iron? And we have 3,000 left, which means that I still have enough left to make the iron golem farm, the ender farm. So currently I'm building the lower shell. It's going slower than the upper shell. But and I've got another problem really now because of the clear glass and the way that I actually messed the way I've done some sections now and try to experiment with new ways to quickly fill up sections. I actually have now places where I don't know for sure, is there now glass in place or is this the empty space, like over there where my where the cursor should be pointing at, over there. Is that filled in, yes or no? I'll have to check it manually. But then again, I don't regret choosing clear glass as the primary construction material in the outer shell, because one, it's a material that can't be picked up by the enemy because it's glass. And two, look at that, well, here you can't see because still that's mostly covered, but look down there at the view, except for where the staircase ends, you have a pretty good view at the end itself. And I love the builder's one. I just wish it was a little bit more useful for this construction. Oh, thankfully I didn't go one higher. I've caught myself actually making a few mistakes now. Okay, so probably, yeah, don't have much to talk about. Like, currently I'm working on the lower shell. Work on it is going slower than feared. Okay, that's really annoying. I hope to be finished by the end of the week, so that next Saturday I can actually start working on placing machines. I recently learned that the Mine Factory Reloaded mining drills are more effective the higher they're placed from bedrock or end of the world, or the void in this case. So if the lasers can go through clear glass, that would be perfect, because then I'll just place them up all the way on top of the end station. Well, not really on top, but in the inside the end station, because let's rephrase that. So I'll put them on the below the ceiling of the station, or 1 block lower than the ceiling, and have them auto eject into and the chest. Then for the windmills that I'm currently using in the overworld, they are producing about 3000 RF per tick. No, that's not correct. They are producing 3000 RF per second. So how much RF per tick is that? It's like 150 RF per tick. That's actually quite nice. It's actually the equal of 2.25 or 2.33 ender pearl generators, or ender generators, however these things are called. And yeah, but of course those are played at level 65, so, and their power levels depend on how high they are placed, so they might actually produce more power. And there isn't going to be an explanation for them, and I've already think I have to ask this maybe on Reddit or Twitter if it's possible to make a windmill kind in space that doesn't work on wind as on Earth, but on solar wind. So, like, can you use the material in that they can can they use the material that hypothetically can be used in solar sails? Can they use that to make a windmill-like structure in space that generates power, not by getting movement generated from wind, which is an atmospheric phenomena, but from the solar wind, which is produced by the sun. I actually have no idea, but that's how I'm going to incorporate the windmills in End Station 2. I have no idea how much power they'll be producing. Currently, the ones I have produce 3000 RF per second. That's about... how much RF do I need? The AE network currently needs about 200 RF per tick to operate. So these 8 windmills, if they generate more power on their height, they might actually produce enough RF for the AE network to keep functioning, which would be nice, which would be really, really nice, because that would mean that I would be able to convert more ender pearls into iron, which I can use in construction of various materials, especially the platforms for the different biomes. 1, 2, 3, and we're out of clear glass. Let's turn the jetpack on. Let's hop upstairs a bit and let's talk about other things I've done. Oh, that's one too high. You might notice I've got 2 link books here, H4 and H3. These are random ages I've created with Mistcraft. And this looks like a cave world. Well, surprisingly, and I was surprised, it's not a cave world. I don't know what exactly transpired, but about 100 blocks in that direction the cave stops. And I went to the surface. It's a flat. It's not really 100% flat. Well, no, it's flat, but... and I dug a kilometer away. There is no more caves. But the reason why I'm keeping this world, why I've kept this world and not moved on, is because of that. That over there, that red stuff, that is liquid or energized redstone. And there's a lot of it. So, once End Station 2 is complete, I'll be putting an ender pump in here and pulling as much of the redstone as possible over there. Although that's not looking good. I have no idea whether that's decay or what. I'll have to check that later actually, because it burns apparently if you go in there. So this might actually be an unstable age that's burning away. There's haven't seen actually indication that it's unstable. It feels like it. Seems like it might be unstable. Okay. And let's go to age 4, which was another lucky age for me because nether quartz, crystals, which I can use for portals, and then lakes of biofuel by the look of it, and some strange mixes, and apparently 2 suns and, well, 2 suns, a moon, green sky, black water, or supposedly black water, because there's not really much black water on the surface, and there is no caves by the looks of it. And night is rare, but these 2 suns are actually moving. See, that one moves. That one moves as well, so that one moves, let's see, from the southeast to the northwest, and that one moves from the north to the south. And this is a strange world, but then again, Mistcraft worlds are freaky, to say the least. And sludge, lots and lots of sludge. Okay, that's been my build so far. So I had some luck in getting these filled. So my applied energistics is working. I'll probably be upgrading this to the next tier, which is a whole lot bigger. And I hope to have finished the lower shell by the end of the week. But yeah, until then, my name has been Resender. This has been another episode of Life in the End. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.